So if you're not aware, news broke about 5 hours ago here in the States that trainer of two-time undisputed champion Terence Bud Crawford and Chris Eubank Jr. trained Jamel Herring, trained Amir Khan, Brian Bomac McIntyre, 52 years old, of Omaha, Nebraska, has been arrested and detained until October the 9th, 2023. It is September the 4th, 2023. He was arrested at the airport in Manchester, UK, after his fighter Chris Eubank Jr. defeated Liam Smith in a highly anticipated rematch where his fighter, Chris Eubank Jr., 33 years old, has looked the best he's ever looked in his career. Nothing but praise for Bomac. He's already locked in trainer of the year. High profile rematch with his fighter, Terence Crawford, taking on Errol Spence Jr. And the way it's looking, he might not be around. Now, the details so far, they're not many. We went through them earlier. News first broke on this website here. That's Bomac right there. I'm going to read some of it for you. I did a video earlier. The trainer of Chris Eubank Jr. was arrested by armed airport police after security officials found a gun in his suitcase. Now, I haven't been able to find anything that officially confirms that the gun was loaded. So you'll see a lot of headlines saying that the gun was loaded. But I haven't seen anything official yet saying this is the first story. This story right here is the first one that came out. The alarm was raised when a scan of the baggage, which had been checked in ahead of flight, allegedly showed the weapon. Police officers with their own guns descended on a departure lounge at Terminal 2 and arrested 53-year-old McIntyre, who was due to fly to Atlanta for suspected possession of a firearm. He would likely fly to Atlanta to go home to Omaha. I had to do that last week. Atlanta's, I think they are the busiest airport in the country. That in Denver. But anyway, moving on. McIntyre himself, a former boxer from the United States, had overseen Eubank Jr.'s comprehensive victory over Liam Smith in which their middleweight rematch in the city on Saturday night in Manchester. By the way, what the hell is going on this screen? Get that off my screen. The suitcase was checked in with little attempt to conceal the weapon, so basically it's just in the bag. It is thought a spokesperson for the Greater Manchester Police said around 10:45 a.m. on Sunday morning, that's UK time, September 2023, officers were called to reports of a possible firearm being found in hold luggage by airport staff at Manchester Airport. After initial inspection by security staff, GMP, Greater Manchester Police officer, attended and the firearm was seized. Subsequently, a 53-year-old man was arrested for possession of a firearm and was taken into custody for further questions. Brian McIntyre, as you just some fluff here. He's from the United States. Was charged with possession of a firearm and possession of ammunition for a firearm without a certificate. So it's an illegal gun. I don't know what the gun procedures are or weapon procedures are for, traveling overseas. And that's one of the last things my fear. Let me tell you something. Went to the Alamo last week and I purchased some red jalapeno jam, and I put that red jalapeno jam in my carry-on bag, and I forgot to check it. I meant to check it. Well, anyway, when they called me to the side, my heart dropped. So Bomac is in jail till October the 9th, his hearing. I haven't found any news, but you can help me down below in the comments on if Bomac has ever been arrested before, because I've seen somewhere that he had a conviction. Now, this is from the official Greater Manchester Police website, their statement. Man charged with possession of a firearm and ammunition after it was found by airport staff in hold luggage at Manchester Airport. And this is the, we already read this part, 10:45 Sunday morning. He was arrested on his way to Atlanta, likely on his way home. His next he attended the Stockport Magistrates Court this morning where he was further remanded. Oh, so he was in court this morning, maybe like 6 hours ago, give or take. It's 10:26 a.m. Eastern Standard Time where I'm at. He is next due to appear in the Manchester Crown Court on Monday, October the 9th. So he's in there for 5 weeks, damn near. Bomac you think he's going to start working out, getting used to it? And look, This is from their official Twitter. By the way, follow me on Twitter at TstreeT Controversy. Link down below in the description box. Very ugly, ugly, ugly situation. And I've been trying to find information on how, it all works. And how, now this is all theorizing. Word on the curb is he flew in VIP private, maybe with Chris Eubank Jr., not known. And that's a lot of questions people are having is how did he get it in to the UK? And then on the way back, he was flying commercial, likely first class, by himself, on the way home. But now it's just so many questions, too little information, and we may not ever find out because nobody's going to be allowed to talk. And you would never think if you walk past this man down the street that he was a multimillionaire and a Hall of Famer trainer, future, involved in two of the biggest fights over the last 6 weeks of the year in the UK and here in the States. So what was he thinking? Why would, if he did it, it's alleged, if he did it, what would he need a gun over there for? Now, rumors are, as I'm reading comments here, because it's alleged that it was a little bit of a fuss at the airport. Here's some comments here, just people, speculating. I was reading, some people say he was attacked over there, once robbed or attempted robbery. When he was with Amir Khan, and over there they're saying that he's looking at a mandatory 5 years and then an extra year for a bullet. Like, I don't listen. I'm all in the true crime and all that jazz, but I'm not going to sit here and make too many speculations. I can only go by what I heard. But basically what I was hearing was that, the way he flew over about 2 weeks ago or wherever, it was a more lax process because you're going on a private jet or a VIP and, you get to kind of get some things through. But in this case, he just was on commercial on the way back. And if that's true, it's just, hey, if it's true, idiot fucking move. Idiot move. Just destroyed your career as you were sitting on top of the world. And everyone's asking the same questions. Why was he traveling hot? What was he doing? None of it makes any sense. I'm trying to figure it out. In fact, I'm following this as news comes out because I'm thinking I just got back to work Saturday, full time. I've been off bullshitting around for months. And then this story pops out. The first day, really the first Monday I'm back full time with a new contract with YouTube, new colleagues, pulling the band back together and actually saying I'm going to take this shit serious. And then the first story on a slow boxing week. There's no marquee fights this week. There's nothing on the schedule. Slow boxing week. The major fights have already been really announced. The ones that are supposed to be announced, slow. And the news that's consuming the boxing week is Bomac getting booked in the UK for trying to take a loaded. I haven't found the story yet. None of this said loaded. So you'll see a lot of stories that say loaded gun. I don't know. I'm not going to say loaded. That's why I didn't put it in the title of my last video. But trying to go home on a commercial flight with a plane, just did he slip up? Was he rushing? Was he partying last night? But either way, just stupid. I would never do no dumb shit like that. Horrible situation. Let's take a jump cut to see if anything else came out since I've been doing this video. By the way, take your time out, like the video, subscribe, let me know what you think down below in the comments, and feel free to post any links too, so I can check them out. But nothing, like I said, nothing new. This is the latest story from Sky Sports, Sky News 18 minutes ago. So there's nothing new outside of what we know. And he's supposed to be training Terence Crawford for a rematch against Errol Spence, likely in December. Devastating for that gym. Devastating. Yeah, it doesn't say anything about it being loaded. So he's going to be in court until October the 9th. So we'll see if we get some more news after that. But as it stands, the only facts are, he was over there for about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, give or take. He flew over with Eubank Jr. and his team. I don't know if that's confirmed or not, but likely he was with the team. 10 o'clock, about 10:45 Sunday morning, September the 3rd, he was on his way home. And he was stopped in the airport, police. It's being said that there was some commotion. He was taken into custody. He had court this morning, September the 4th, preliminary hearing pretty much. Or not preliminary, I forgot what they call a hearing when you first go after you get booked. But anyway, they said they're going to hold him until October the 9th. It's September the 4th. I'm TstreeT Controversy with 5U360 and TrueVersioMedia.com. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.